Wonderful. So this is the Google stand. You get to see our latest mates when it comes to AI in Google. This is Johnny Google. How are you? Very well. This is the chat. AI like this puts a live code for every page. Wonderful. Is there anyone here?
الحاجة التانية هو زي ما هو دايما الكويشن مارك اللي هو ليه هي او بالنسبة لأنه من عندنا
Hello, sir. How are you? You're part of Google team, YouTube.
No, we're not part of YouTube. The YouTube team is downstairs.
Downstairs.
The pod for the YouTube team.
The YouTube team. All right, thank you, sir. Cheers.
И на следующей неделе начнется уже день.
Okay, we are here.
You're meeting at
Say this.
Kind of the idea of what happens in the story. The girl goes, that talks to the wolf goes there. You know how kind of the whole story goes. But let's say, what if we try to put this story and reduce it into a PowerPoint slide, into like say, if it's an actual corporate presentation. What would that look like? It'll be we're reducing it to all the important elements that are in it. You have the Red Riding Hood, she has to walk like 1 kilometer from point A to point B. It meets the wolf, and that wolf does 3 things. Runs ahead to grandma's, eats grandma, does in her clothes, and then it arrests the grandmas at 2 p.m. Asks 3 questions. And then we look at the problem. What is it? It's like, if the third question happens, the wolf will eat the Red Riding Hood. But we have a solution, and we have an outcome. And all of this, when you look at it, that sounds ridiculous, right? In a way, but it's not as interesting anymore. But that's sometimes what happens when we're trying to reduce a lot of the things that we're trying to present into pretty much facts. So, and that's why stories are important. Stories provide 2 things. They provide a simulation. They make you get the knowledge on how to act. They make you simulate yourself to feel the empathy towards the system. But also it inspires you. Stories help you, inspiring you and giving you motivation on how do you act on something. And that's what helps us generate actions. The main character in every story we should tell should always be the same. It should be our audience. We should always involve our audience and be the main character of our story. And that's what helps them in a way understanding and taking decisions. By making the data we show relevant to our audience, what happens is that they become part of it and they make the right decision. When someone is actively listening to a story you tell, as like the Red Riding Hood, think of what's happening in their brain. They're basically rehearsing scenarios in their head. They're doing what we call mental simulation. They're basically imagining themselves Red Riding Hood, and they're thinking, oh, like what is she walking in the forest? Oh, like the forest looks green. He meets the wolf. How big is the wolf? And all of these things that you don't really say, but when you tell it as a story, they start imagining it and thinking about it. And what that helps is because even though it's not as good as being Red Riding Hood, it is the next best thing that helps someone understand it and right kind of story is a simulation, and that's where we talk about horror flight simulations. Why do pilots not, and I'm sure many of you are looking at that, but why do pilots not just read a book before flying a plane? Or like have an exam, like a written exam, you need to read to like 60, 70 like pages and chapters, right? Because simulations help them understand all the wrong cases and the right cases they will have to go through. They just kept reading about without repetition, part of it. They wouldn't be able to act. So, I know this was a very quick one, but to wrap up, this is the 6 lessons that we've learned today. So let's recap together what we learned today. So, 6 lessons on storytelling with data. Understand the context, know who you're talking to, know your audience. Choose an effective visual, make sure to choose the visual that helps the most with what you need to present to someone. Eliminate clutter. Clutter is your enemy and it's the one thing that you need to make sure you're pushing on and trying to question every time. Do I need this thing? Is this element important to the story that I'm telling to the person? Focus your attention where you want it to be. Try to get the attention of the people to the right place, the right, like where you want them to act. Think like a designer. Basically put all of this together and understand how to use every element that you put purposely. Not just something that looks nice, but something that is important for someone's story. And finally, tell a story. Finally, tell a story. And basically, telling a story and telling the right story is what will help someone empathize and feel like they are part of it and try to activate it. Before we wrap up, there are 2 important quick shout-outs that I wanted to give. One to Paul Nosbrower, which is author of storytelling with data, which has been an inspiration for me to share this knowledge today with you all. And I have also worked a lot with my own reports that I did for the last 3 years. And to Martin Knapp, our Chief Product Officer, because he was the one who introduced me to this book 3 years ago and let me borrow it whenever I needed it during the office or any time when I'm working on it. I highly suggest you guys check it out when you're working on anything that's related to data. Today was
How do I say that? Yeah, I can't find the reply button. So I'm here. Are you anywhere close by? Yeah? You can just check me with the location, then I'll reach out to where you are. Now I'm unable to find this reply button. I don't know what's happening. I think it's a new feature. I'm not sure. Just tell me location. Now we're gonna be there within a few minutes. So right now I'm at Nunu stand. It's 67. Okay, I'm gonna be there. Another nearest like big stand, which is nearby 67. Please do share with me. It'll be easier. If you could just tell me any big stand that is nearby, I'm gonna be there on number 67. Number 67. What is 67? 67. I mean, just give me the location. I want to be there. Just now I'm hungry. I need to find something to eat. No. English should do. English you do, or otherwise you speak Shona. Very best. I would appreciate. Alright. Invasion area. So these are for the investors. Now where am I going? I need to find a place where I need to find somewhere where I can eat. Food summit. We're here outside and we're gonna see the food summit.